Hello! It is I, Zachy Hennessy, at Sonic Wombat on Twitter, follow me, and this is Yonah Hockhauser, and welcome back to BLOCKTV. Today we're going to be taking a look at some trend analytics, some trending stuff that's on that there Google.com.
It's always fun. I enjoy it.
You heard of this Google?
I heard.
They run a good show up there. Yeah, we're going to Google it. Anyway, so here we go. You start out, we just got a normal old dang old Bitcoin chart. We're looking at worldwide because, you know, we're an international company here. And looking at the past 90 days of activity. So as you can see, you know, whatever, fairly static. A little spike in interest actually on the 26th, which is fascinating. That's around the time of the China news, I believe.
Something that always interested me is that when you go to a region, Nigeria's always like breaking the thing. What is going on in Nigeria when they're so big into Bitcoin?
You'd think the automatic knee-jerk reflex is like, oh, that must be where they run a lot of scams out of. But at the same time, if you look at my dude, the BTC bull, the Nigerian BTC bull, I forget his name at the very moment, but look him up on Twitter. He's a really cool guy. He's talking about, he's always going out there and saying, yo, you know, Nigeria needs Bitcoin. Yeah. They could really benefit from Bitcoin. Yeah. So, you know, it's good to see that that's reflected in the
You know what? Most of the world's unbanked are in Africa, and that's really where cryptocurrencies, major adoption, great use cases could really take off, which is in Africa. We don't talk about it enough. We're talking about China a lot. We're talking about America. Those places already have really good banking systems in place, and when most people have a credit card, you swipe, transactions done in a second. Africa is a place really where that infrastructure is lacking and is a great potential use case, and as reflected in Google Trends.
Absolutely, and we actually, Asher Westrup Evans, our anchor here, did a senior correspondent. When he went to Asia Block Show, he actually did an interview with a guy named, I believe, Niall Majok, and he's a fellow from Kenya, and he kind of did an interesting interview with him, and where he was talking about like, yeah, dude, we super need crypto.
If I was interested in watching that, where can I check out that interview?
Maybe blocktv.com.
Blocktv.com?
Yeah.
Also believe on our BLOCKTV Twitter, as well as Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
We're just going to try and add another search term here.
Tell me, what are we searching right now?
Now we're going to just do a little bit of, comparison to the competition, you know? Just the main competition, you got the Ethereum blockchain, which apparently Google is angry at me and doesn't want to show me Ethereum. But we'll give it half a second.
Have you actually ever done a side-by-side comparison on the site?
Yeah, on this before, yeah.
Yeah.
It usually goes much faster than that. I don't know.
It doesn't even see. Oh, there we go. See, it's way down below.
Just pretend that this says Ethereum, because that's what this is showing.
Do you think that's reflecting Ethereum?
It is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah. As you can see, just really the freaking cross-eyed stepson of the crypto searches here. So we're just going to kind of move immediately on. And I wanted to search kind of something that's mildly related.
Hong Kong's probably
off
the charts. Let's just
take a look at Hong Kong. Now, you'd be surprised. I did a little bit of pre-research because I'm a good journalist, quote unquote. And as you can see, Hong Kong, right in there with Bitcoin. It's a race.
Yeah, and look, if you see on the October 26th, Bitcoin actually blew Hong Kong out of the water there. Yeah. Really interesting because Hong Kong's a hot topic right now around the world.
Yeah, and as you can see, it really took off. Hong Kong really took off, league and above Bitcoin. But that's to be expected. There's a lot of
pretty interesting. There seems to be besides right here where there's an inverse relationship that one goes up, one goes down. Besides that, it does seem, if you look, that Bitcoin and in Hong Kong searches are kind of going step in step with each other.
Yeah, they're pretty much
like a relationship.
You got 53 to 69 average interest points.
Right, but look, if you even see the movement as one goes up, the other one goes up. They're kind of following the same path. Besides those two jumping points, where Bitcoin kind of shot up. Yeah. Something to take note there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. And of course, I believe that this is probably related to the deaths of protesters in Hong Kong. As protest the Hong Kong government, boo, hoorah, hoorah, etc. But let's take a look at kind of who's taking a look at these two different search terms that we've added here. So in Ethereum, interesting that China is the most interested in regards to who wants to take a look.
What I like doing, go to the Bitcoin, go to the related queries.
Yeah, Moon Bitcoin Live.
Yeah, it's always fun to see what's going on. Like Oliver Welk, backed is in Oliver Welk, binary bit.
This one was something I searched today. Hold their low in Bitcoin.
Do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
It means hold your lower area in German.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, anyways, so here's
It's the German huddle.
Okay.
It's
the German huddle.
Yeah.
So anyway, lots of folks looking at Hong Kong. Blizzard Hong Kong. This is of course related to the gaming. There was a big controversy that happened with Hearthstone and whatnot. Google it.
Something interesting. You wouldn't think. Go back real quick. Badminton Hong Kong Open. We missed it. That was a big one.
Yeah, that got kind of swallowed up by the protests.
That's all. For those who didn't get to see the badminton championships in Hong Kong, I'll tell you a spoiler alert, it was riveting.
Yeah. So finally, I want to kind of add kind of a more relevant search term that's been kind of stealing the internet at the moment.
What's going to be your guess? Is it going to, OK Boomer is going to be higher than Bitcoin?
Here's the thing. It's a great meme. Completely stale at this point. It is like you opened a loaf of bread and you left it on the counter and just turned on a ceiling fan or a counter fan right next to it, blew it directly on. It's stale.
Is it moldy? By the way,
gotta make some croutons.
Do you think it's become more stale if you have a fan on it?
Yeah, because
it's like airflow.
Yeah, it's the airflow that does it. So anyway, let's take a look at OK Boomer.
And
as you can see, okay,
so more than Ethereum.
This feels nice. You know, you go out there and you think, Bitcoin's everywhere.
Bitcoin is everywhere.
So popular. Oh, it's amazing. And then you're like, oh, well, now I see that OK Boomer's everywhere. I see that everywhere. Oh, people have forgotten about Bitcoin. That's not really what people are thinking, but you know what I mean. And as you can see here, don't worry, don't fear. We already hit the spike in OK Boomer, and now we're just receding.
And you see, it wasn't
very slowly.
OK Boomer at its peak never even reached half of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, right there, 49.23, that's half. But pretty much only reached about half at its peak of Bitcoin's seemingly low.
Yeah. And now, as you can see, OK Boomer is trailing off. So rest in peace, OK Boomer.
And I think there's an important note to be made there. That while fads come and go, you can clearly see that Bitcoin is not merely a fad. It's not merely a buzzword that's not gonna exist in 6 months. It's here to stay. Those numbers are consistent for Bitcoin. Same can't be said for Hong Kong.
No, certainly not. And if you want to humble yourself, you can always just take a look at dogs.
Dogs are always.
This is so interesting.
Right?
What the hell is going on here?
That is by the way, that is days that we're seeing those jumps. That's not even like midnight or sometime.
How is this possible? That like hold on, let's count the days.
Wait, do you go by week?
2,
I have a feeling it's like
3,
a weekend thing
4,
when people are sad on
5,
weekends.
6, 7. Dude, that's amazing.
Let's break it down by a week. I want to see.
Hold on, guys. This is breaking news on BLOCKTV. Where's my camera? I want to
look at this.
Breaking news on BLOCKTV. Fucking dogs.
Okay, here.
Search analytics.
I think it's a weekend thing. See, November 19th. Oh wait, that actually is. Wait. Okay, so it's a time thing. It's a time thing. At 2 a.m. time. That's every day. It's peaking. Who is searching and why specifically at that hour? I think that actually coincides. That is what is it? 2 a.m. That is exactly when people get off at work in America, Eastern Standard Time as well as Western Standard Time. They're Pacific Standard Time. They're also getting off. I think it's because I think people they're leaving work for the day and they're feeling so shitty. They're like, I need to see a dog. I need to look up a dog. I'm feeling
so interesting.
Well,
and look
consistent.
at that. You see, it also Hong Kong kind of Hong Kong kind of follows that pattern as well. And even if you look down here at whatever this green one is,
that's OK Boomer.
OK Boomer, yeah, same kind of. We discovered something new here.
I wonder if you could track or predict even the price of Bitcoin based off those dog search results. I'm assuming not, because that's way too predictable of a curve. Yeah, that's impressive.
That's remarkable. Anyway, so there you go. Breaking news. BLOCKTV. The search terms go like this. That's what you write on the headline.
Yeah, this. That's what you're gonna write.
Search term goes like this.
You're gonna write it. Okay.
Anyways, this has been taking a look at these search trends and taking a look at Bitcoin compared to various things around the world. And stay humble. We'll never be dogs. Okay, we'll never beat dogs, but we'll always be able to be above the flash in the pan memes, such as OK Boomer. Until next time, keep watching BLOCKTV. I'm Zachy and Yonah, and we'll be right back.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.